Hiya crafters, Amy here, and I have a fun way to jazz up your alcohol ink panels with embossing. So let's jump right in. Now this is my box of pre-made panels. You can see I have some alcohol ink panels already made. So if you're like me, when you get out the alcohol inks, you're probably making a bunch of different panels just because you're having so much fun playing that you'll have some extras that you can turn into cards later. So that's what I'm showing you today, is just a quick and easy idea to kind of step up your cards and bring them to the next level with these panels that you might have lying around. If not, you can check out some of my other alcohol ink videos to see how I create this look. But here's a photo of the finished card today. You can see it's embossed and it has some die cutting, but I have this 3D embossing folder from Altenew, and I'm going to just spritz the back of this panel. Now I actually use poster board from the dollar store, so depending on what sort of paper you use, you might get varying results in terms of cracking in the embossing folder, but for this process with the poster board, it actually worked pretty good. I did have a little tiny bit of cracking, but it didn't show too badly, and I was able to kind of cover it up with the little die cut. So just bear that in mind. You might need to trial and error based on whatever sort of paper you're actually doing your alcohol ink on. But it gave this awesome 3D dimension and really kind of kicked up this already cool panel to the next level. So I'm just shopping my sentiment book here to figure out what I want to adorn this card with. So I'm kind of looking through various different little label stamps here. I have my LDRS strips, various different die cuts, and all different sorts of cardstock or metallic cardstock. So just kind of figuring out what direction I want to go. I don't really have a plan in mind. I think originally I wanted to turn this into an anniversary card because I don't have a lot of those ready to go in my stash. But for some reason I couldn't find my anniversary strip. So that's a little die cut from a Simon Says stamp set, and I have these little die cut florals that were actually just sitting on my desk, so I thought I would incorporate them. But I'm just kind of playing around with the different components, figuring out the layout and how I want it to look. But I will use a little bit of thin foam strips to kind of pop up that little sentiment, and I'll use some liquid glue to hold the little die cut down. But I will link whatever is available in the video description box below. If you expand that area and scroll down, if any of these products are still available, I will link those. But overall, it's just a fun and easy way to kind of jazz up those alcohol ink panels. If you have a bunch of them lying around, or if you want to make some, it can kind of just take it to the next level and add some visual interest and dimension to your card. Obviously alcohol ink is super cool on its own anyway, but if you want to kind of jazz it up and make it a little more special, this is a fun and easy way to do it. So I hope you enjoyed this little video today. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I'll check you next time. Thank you.